Welcome back to another episode of Weevie Wednesday, and in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at Seabound Zane. This minifigure released in 2021 to a Polybag, the Hydro Bounty, and the Water Dragon set, and now has an estimated value of about £2. And even though I don't personally like this variation of the ninja suit in Seabound, the minifigure itself is honestly fairly nice looking. It accomplishes what it needs to, and I do think the detailing and the colouring are fairly good for it. It doesn't come with the standard ninja hood that we all know and love. Instead, it does come with all the nautical equipment for them to go underwater. So in this case, you can see an oxygen tank, you can see the fins, and you can see the mask that covers up their face. And it's fairly good and definitely accomplishes what it needs to do. But like I said, it does leave no ninja mask and also just kind of a lot to be desired. Weapons wise, he does come with a multitude of different options. You can store a sword on the back, which I personally don't really do, and you can also give them the guns that they use from Seabound. But personally speaking, I do still just give him his standard shurikens because it's just kind of what works best for the character of Zane. And of course, like always, he does look fantastic with the rest of the ninja. Like I said, I do have my reservations against these minifigures, but when you have them all together, I can't help but appreciate the fact that they all do look good and on theme with each other. But overall, even though I do have my problems with the variants, and I'm just not a fan of the Seabound Ninja in general, if you do have the rest of the Seabound Ninja, of course I would recommend Zane, but only if you are going for a full collection. If you just want a Zane minifigure, there are basically so many others that you could go for instead of this one. It is a cheap minifigure, and definitely keep that one in mind, but I do think if you want a Ninja Zane, this is the exact opposite of what you want. But like I said, if you got the rest of the Seabound Ninja, there is no problem in picking this one up. But let me know who you want to see next week.